That's pretty good for.
Oh, brothers and sisters of light and dark, welcome to your doom. But of course, this is my TikTok and my YouTube. But I saw this video on TikTok, and I want to respond to what she has to say. Okay, but there's a lot of entitled women out there. But as I said before, you guys have to be entitled too. So there have to be a trait. Now, I know that some women will be like, oh, no, that's being childish. No, I want to respond to her. Now, if I looked like her as a male, she's definitely a 4, not to be bullying her, okay, and I'm a 7, okay, in my criteria, what I believe in what appearances are, okay, in beauty, okay, natural beauty, okay. I will have to contend to say I'm going to respond to her. So let's begin. Let's begin and see what she has to say, and then we'll respond for each one of these things. That if you want these things, this is what you're going to have to do for me. All right, let's go.
Here are a list of things I expect men to pay for if we're dating. Number 1, all dates. And I don't mean dinner dates. I mean kayaking.
Okay, now she says the first one is all dates. Okay, if you want me, to pay all dates, and I already got the money, and you ain't got no money, okay, you first have to be a virgin. Okay, so that's the first thing. You have to be, if I want me to pay, like when I got my Ethiopian wife, I paid for everything over there in Ethiopia, and I thought it was the appropriate thing to do while I was over there, because everything's cheap and efficient. I was taking her out everywhere she goes. Nothing extravagant or expensive because she has no money, okay, right? I'm the one with the money, honey. So what I expect is you to be a virgin. That's the first thing, right? You got, all right, let's see what the second one is.
Snorkeling, going to theme parks, ziplining, etc. I expect the man to pay for all of that. Number 2, my nails. I get my nails done.
Now, I don't know, if you say all dates, obviously we on the roll here. We on the pattern roll here. Pay, provide. Okay. First thing I want is you to be a virgin. The second thing, polygyny. All right. Okay. So I know a lot of women, oh no, I'm not sharing you. I said, why? Okay. I'm paying for everything. Goddamn. You ain't offering me nothing but virginity and polygyny. I need more. Okay. I got more standards. I have to have more than just you. Okay. You're not doing anything else. Okay, so polygyny, virginity, okay, right? If you want me to pay you now, I'll pay it. Virginity, polygyny, let's continue.
Roughly once a month. That's pretty good for me, so I expect him to pay that. Number 3, my hair. I just feel like as your girl, I should just not walk around with my hair looking crazy, and you should pay for it. Number 4, gas. I just think that's just like the masculine thing to do.
Now, I'm going to pass the rest of these things off because everything seems to be just monetization. So if I ask for virginity and polygyny, okay, I'm not going to dress you up to look fine for anybody else. I pay for your nail polish, okay? But of course, nail polish means that, not those acrylic ones that look like a Jezebel, not your hair. I'm not paying for no fake hair. Okay, you're just going to have to settle for what I asked for. So if you want things in life, I pay for the gas, I pay for the electric bill. You work and you can add to my funds. That's the third thing. Okay. I need to see your father, okay, to make sure that you are in your right mind, because 9 times out of 10, if you're not willing to be humble and to suck a dick every day and give me tea bag, we gonna have a problem, okay? You gotta be subservient to my needs. You're going to have to know what love is, which means to respect me at all times. You want me to pay all this, okay, right? Well, you're going to have to come to me with some, come with me. You got standards, okay, right? And this is what I've done. This is what I say to a lot of women. I say, okay, if you want these things, then this is what I want. Most of the time, the females will not be able to deal with that. And another thing, too, since I know that you won't be compatible with me, I expect you try to play games with me, keep yourself physically active, and make sure that you keep your health up. We're not going to be talking about your way or the highway, especially when I'm paying for everything, right? So as soon as you decide to renege on your expectations of not doing services for me, I have to take those things away. But that's all I really gotta say, guys. There's nearly nothing else she has to offer here. Okay? Wait, look at her. I think she may be a virgin now. As she looks like a 4, maybe less than that. I can't see her body, but she obviously looks kind of like, overweight a bit, okay? But you fall for your type. And guys, if you kind of look like her, okay, you fall for your type, So me, if I fall for a 7, or at least a 6, I won't fall for a number higher. Never fall for a number higher for you than yourself. But that's all I really gotta say, guys. If you got any woman who's expecting, always come up with your expectations first, okay? So second, you can say, what is your expectation? If she expects you to be lavishly spending on you, she's a gold digger, and you don't want that. As for any man who has a lot of money, you don't want to be, I know a lot of sugar daddies who be spending $6,000 for something that's not worth it. I'm like, why are you spending $6,000 when you can use that money to go overseas and get fresher fish, okay? Hugh Hefner did that shit, and I'm like, that's disgusting, okay? Those women are not fresh and new. But to each his own. You watch out, guys. Okay, because women eventually going to take you to court because you spending $6,000 because you can afford it. I know Brother Polite is one of the biggest alpha simps out there, because his woman was not virgins and he got all of them a house. Okay, I'm like, dude, you giving them a house? You better have cameras over there. I understand you like your little space too because you messing around with all the little jigaboos and all of the used boos, okay, and the coochie hoos. But you shouldn't do that, okay? I would never give a woman her own house, okay? I would never give her own house. She would have to stay in another country. I don't even need to deal with that, okay? Bring the kids over and let them live with me and deal with that shit. But I'm not rambling on. I don't feel it's wise for a disciplinary male or king or holy man to live with any female who may be seasonal, okay, and change because she's just not in the mood to do things, and I'm not gonna do it all that, okay? I make too many videos to try to protect you guys from your assets. Men guarding their own wallets, right? Okay, so you see these superficial things they like, but they don't have no personality. They don't know what they're not always gonna say what they're gonna do for you. It's what they want you to do for them, okay? You providing shit, but you ain't got no expectations, so you lose. Other than that, that's all I'm gonna say. What else is there to say about this shit? It's kind of fucked up, though. It's kind of fucked up that women that look like this and they have expectations. That's weird. But to each his own. Peace.